Good morning, traders. Michael Sabo here with RJO Futures, senior commodity broker, and bring you some commentary here on Tuesday, August 7th, in the energy market. So let's get started. What do we got going on here today? Well, crude oil right now, 93.24. We're up about $1.04. Fairly positive tone across the board. Brent firmer, 111.40 up 185. Give me a call. You want to talk about the Brent WTI spread? A lot of opportunity there. A lot of people have been interested in that, playing that spread, and I can fill you in on kind of how you can look to play how this thing narrows and widens out. A lot of good opportunity in there. Right now, nat gas firmer, we're around 294.60. We're up about almost 4 cents there. Complex, much firmer as well. 296.54 there in the RBOB, up 432, and the heat 298.73. We're up around 467. We do have a refinery fire that broke out there in California at one of the refineries. So, the market gets a little excited about that. When you think about it, though, I mean, you could see that or possibly take that into account as a bull play there on the RBOB. So we're talking about refinery capacity. But, as far as the crude oil itself goes, and we don't know the extent of it. I mean, we've seen, getting some news reports. I don't think it's as bad, but still gets the market excited. But, if you get a major refinery fire like that, what it can do, though, is actually slow down the demand for crude oil. So it cuts into the supply side on the RBOB generally, or the heating oil, but it really actually you see a slowdown in demand for crude. So, moving on. Take a look at what we got here. We've got a positive macro tone obviously in place here. Look at equities. I mean, pushing up there. S&P pushing over 1,400. You look overseas, market's really kind of moving. It seems to be a real positive macro tone. You've got a weaker U.S. dollar. That's obviously supportive to a lot of commodities, and it is supportive to crude oil. ECB, really pushing on this bond buying program. So you got a lot of positive things out there that are helping keep this market propped up. The real thing of it is, though, is that I don't really buy all of it. I think that the crude prices at this area are very toppy. We've seen, as I mentioned yesterday's post there, according to the COT report, it's a commitment of traders, that we're seeing that money managers are actually reducing their exposure there to the market. And I think what we see, what's going on there, is that they're pulling money out of that market. They're reducing some of their exposure. Now, on the technical side of things here, we've pushed up, as I was saying yesterday. I was looking for around the 92.50 to 93 area. Of course, we pushed up through 93. We hit a high in there today at 93.47. It's right in line, or pretty close to, with the top that we saw back on July 19th, which was around 93.25. So did push through it by a little bit. We're holding just right around this area. I think we've got a bit of a top in play here right now. Take a look at the other technical indicators, really suggesting that the market is short-term overbought. I'm looking for some pullback. Now, it's possible that what we're going to see happen is this market's going to break above this resistance area, and it may move a little bit higher. We'll have to see. We got API numbers coming out here later today. We got DOE numbers coming out here tomorrow morning. If you want to talk about those numbers, give me a call at the trade desk. I can give you some insight to that. That number is 800-367-7290, or shoot me an email. But ultimately, I still think that this market is very toppy up here, and I think you could be looking for some potential shorting opportunity. So give me a call if you'd like to discuss that, or if you're a bull in the market, I could tell you how we could take advantage of it to the upside as well. You certainly, if you're bullish right now, and although the market does have a nice positive tone behind it, I think you want to be cautious. So give me a call if you have any questions, comments, or if you want to get added to that distribution list here with the API, the DOE numbers, the actual and the expectation. Be more than happy to get you put on there. Of course, obviously, futures trading does involve substantial risk of loss. It may not be suitable for all traders. Good luck and good trading.